All right, welcome to the next episode of the Rap Thought Podcast. And for this episode, we're going to be talking about Joyner Lucas's debut album, ADHD.
Debut album?
Yeah, technically it's his debut album.
What about the 508?
It's a mixtape. Quote unquote mixtape. I know, that's what I thought. I was like, this isn't his first album, but...
I got on board with Along Came Joyner, and then I listened to 508, but I thought 508 was an actual release.
No,
okay.
I guess the labels don't look at it as a standard album. They say it's a mixtape. So this is technically his debut album.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That was news to me.
Glad we could clear that up for everyone.
Yeah.
I know, he's actually put out a decent amount of music.
Yeah. And just his music videos alone have been really good.
And he's been rapping since 2011. So he's not like a newcomer.
Right.
He's almost a vet. 10 years in the game, almost.
Yeah, that's kind of weird to phrase it like that, because I was just talking to someone the other day that Joyner is definitely, in the last 10 years or so, one of my favorite artists currently. And so
of this kind of artists.
Yeah, this new generation of artists, he's definitely in my top 5, top 3. He's one of my favorite ones. He's getting to that, when you really like an artist and they get to the point where, okay, they can drop whatever album, I'm just gonna pick it up, I don't have to sample it. Like Joyner's getting that way for me.
Gotcha.
So I really like him.
Cool. Well, so what was your first introduction to... Not your first introduction, your introduction to Joyner.
Intro to Joyner. You know what? I'm not sure. I don't know if it's I'm not racist. I don't know where it was. But I remember I heard him on something. I thought I really liked his cadence. I liked his voice. I liked his flow. I liked it. It all sounded really good. And so I think I got it off of Dat Piff or something, and I picked up Along Came Joyner, and I really liked that album. It's really good. And so from there on, I've just been listening to him. But I would say it's been a couple years that I've been listening to him, off of features, off of his music videos. And
definitely my introduction to him is his music video, Ross Cappuccioni. I don't know how to say his last name. Have you seen that?
I remember it's on Along Came Joyner, and I know the track.
So I've never heard of him before. Actually, I found out about this song from Joe Budden podcast. He mentioned it, and they were just like, "This is an incredible video. Joyner is an incredible lyricist. You got to listen to this." I was like, "Okay, I'll check it out." And it is a really cool video. It's really well made. The song is really good. It tells the tale of this guy joining a gang and getting jumped in and all that stuff. And this came out in 2015. But it wasn't enough to make me want to listen to all of his projects. I just thought it was a really cool concept, and I thought it was cool that he made that song based off of true events.
Yeah, he was watching an interview with him, and he was talking about Devil's Work, which we'll be talking about later in the podcast.
Yeah.
But he was describing that music video as a closure conversation. And so that's one of the ones he defined as, conversations that people, they have with themselves, they may have with close circles, but they're not comfortable with talking about it out loud. So the 2 other videos that he mentioned as examples for those were I'm Not Racist, where he's sitting across from the table with, a white dude talking about, why do we hate each other? And then also the other one that he referenced was I'm Sorry, which had to do with suicide. Right. So, I thought those were just those music videos and what he portrays and having those conversations.
Yeah, they're really captivating. He does a really good job with those videos and those songs.
Yeah.
The question is, does he carry that into an album?
Yeah.
I think it's a tall order. I expected a lot from him.